And these are air-breathing mammals, so they have to come to the surface to breathe. So the way they sleep is half their brain sleeps, while the other half stays awake and keeps moving. Then it'll alternate to the other side of their brain.
Where'd you guys go?
They're eating some fish. They'll come up soon.
Yeah, they're not afraid of the boats at all. Sometimes they can be, yeah, right by this blue-green crab trap.
Will it ever like jump up really high?
Want to see the green buoy? Well, look for it. Maybe they're eating.
They do that at SeaWorld. Jump up really high when you're filming.
Oh, somebody's holding a fish up.
Because that's when you get the good picture.
Correct.
There they are.
I have to Photoshop that. Or
Try to take a picture like going up.
that's when you get, no, that's when you get the good picture.
They come up slowly.
Okay. I always wondered how that
I
happened.
wish we could.
I wondered how that happened.
There's two animals.
And that fin, you see, looks like a hokey shark movie. That's the dorsal fin. It's unique to every dolphin. It's like fingerprints for humans.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, we'll get closer too. I'm just leaving a little bit of room for dolphin safari back here. We're friends out here.
To get used to the boat.
And most of the dolphins are year-round local dolphins to the area. So we have a number of calves, a number of babies born right here in the creeks, and they hang around with mom for years. They'll nurse for as much as a year and a half or more. So this is like the front yard for them.
Please get a picture of me.
Here it is.
Is it?
Oh, it was just there.
Well, maybe roll it out.
They're coming up.
And I'll get into both sides of the boat as soon as I figure it out.
Right there in front of us.
We're here, bud.
That'd be a good time to do that, huh?
Perfect time to do that.
Look over here.
There's one just to the left of us, too. Right there. And these dolphins have been made after they. Creeks are teeming with life. They have 80 to 100 teeth, but they don't chew their food. They swallow things whole. They eat bait fish and shrimp, little crabs. Pretty much anything they can swallow whole. They don't eat plants, but they'll eat about anything else.
Maddie, did you see him?
Bless you.
And they can see with their eyes, but you can tell the clarity of the water has a lot to be desired. So, fortunately, they have another option for seeing called echolocation.
Are they coming towards us?
To travel out about 200 meters. So that dolphin over there, you can see boats and fish 2 football fields away. Just for that dolphin fish.
I didn't see the whole thing of
You're not
that.
gonna see the whole thing. You're gonna see just the back of it and the top of their head.
Baby right there.
They like to stay under the water.
That water is pretty deep.
It sure is. You see that one? It's going toward that boat.
Look over there.
I think let's have
Hey, look over there.
monetary issues or something. 3 days a week. Too busy about
They're still looking for it.
I'm
They gotta put an Apple ear tag on
assuming
it.
I would be Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Bless you. Bless you.
Yeah, well, that was the thought on that.
Weekends.
That's what I'm gonna go across the creek. There's a dolphin over there waiting for us. I'll get it right side hopefully.
That's a bird.
Yeah, we're gonna head down the creek pretty soon. I'll give you a couple minutes for this. Yeah, we had a few manatees out there last trip. But you know, pretty much liable to be anywhere.
Whoop. Sorry. I seriously hope you're out of nowhere. There you are. There he is.
Hey, Rosie, that's all my
Right, if you want to walk in there, you can sit there.
Dolphin's like, let's race.
Keep in mind that the bottlenose dolphin is an air-breathing marine mammal. They must surface periodically for a breath of air or they would drown.
Oh, I saw that.
They can stay out there for as long as 15 to 20 minutes if they have to look at. But around here they don't have to, so we usually see them a little more often than that.
We're here, bro.
Usually they'll take a dive at the bottom, but it might be a minute
Her kids.
I mean, you got
I'll allow it. It's okay. Exactly.
She just had the perfect shot of them two. Oh well.
Are they gonna be?
They must be catching fish.
The male is full. When a bull mates with a cow, cow, they produce a calf. Gestation is 11 months. Mammal, the female experience from live birth.
Bull mates with a cow, they produce a calf. That's enlightening. That drives me crazy.
We used to bring out bucket of fish along on these trips to feed the dolphins. They come right up beside the boat, take the fish gently out of your hand, everybody got there. Unfortunately, in the late 80s, the federal government decided that was a bad thing, and they said, well, said that we were perhaps altering the behavior and affecting their ability to
I bet he's chased our dolphins up to the other side.
in other words, the government did not want the dolphins becoming
No, they're right beside us. Right there.
We'll go over here, they'll come over to us. They like us better than
We ain't so loud.
Plenty of dogs.
I prefer to take his away.
There we are. There they are. Just saw two of them both coming up.
The deepest recorded dive of a bottlenose dolphin, 990 feet. And that's just the deepest recorded dive. Researchers know they go 1,000 feet or more regularly offshore.
That's crazy.
It really is.
Like a human, I've seen like some sea creatures can go even deeper than the deepest dive that humans ever done.
See more than we'll ever see.
Yeah.
Weston and I, we wanted to show y'all the very best trip we could possibly have. We'll find more dolphins.
It smells like fish. It smells like fish in here and crab.
And it's getting where I can't smell that. You know, like you get in an area, well, you know, I go to the upper part of the state, like to the mountains, and I smell all of that. Like, just like when they're up in the mountain, they come down here, they can smell all of that. I miss it.
Well, I smell that even when I'm like going to a restaurant and stuff that has a lot of fish and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I smell that too. I don't mind it at all. I like it.
Oh, yeah, I used to work on a truck load. I love the way it smells. And it really smells like a truck.
Yeah, I can smell like the crab too. What is it?
There's a juvenile cormorant. There are only a couple of them left here. That's because all the others, let me go around this. I think you'll like this. That's a bird that can dive 100 feet underwater. That almost all of the cormorants, almost all of them have migrated up north. In the winter, they're everywhere. The adults are solid black. That's the juvenile. But this is the type of bird they used to use in China and Japan for fishing. They put a real tight ring around their throat so they couldn't swallow the fish. And then they tie a rope around them, throw them in the water. The bird would go down and catch a fish. And they jerk it out of the water and take the fish away. That's the kind of bird they used to use. That's the one.
Stay here and wait for it to come back.
Yeah, they don't have any oil in their feathers, and that works to their advantage because when they're in the water, their feathers soak up the water so fast. they excrete all the fish, and the combination is devastating. I've had people tell me like the leaves and the trees will all be dead just from the acidity. So they'll put a bounty on you some places otherwise. Yeah, it's horrible.
This is the greatest time for you guys to come with all the oysters and all the birds.
Mm-hmm.
The low tide. For sure.
I heard like in Vancouver, I've seen in Vancouver Island that like they get like low tides, the tides get go down and stuff in spring, and then during fall and stuff there's so much rain and stuff that like so much of it and stuff piles up.
So these
There's
are
a
my
bigger tide.
Uh-huh.
I'm saying when they're underwater, these will be underwater for a few hours. They open up their shells about a half an inch and dump a few gallons of water. Well, these are the kind of oysters that people eat. But our oystering season is over. The state closed our oystering season here in South Carolina in the first part of May. And it's not going to open up again until sometime in October. See, because this water temperature is 87 degrees, our surface water temperature right where we are at the moment. You got it, yeah. So there's naturally more bacteria out here, you know, because the water's warm, right? And that's why the state closes our season, actually. Since these are filter feeders, like a few gallons an hour, having extra bacteria out in the water in the summer, nothing scary about it, it's just warm. And that's why they'll close it all the way until the water starts cooling off in October. grass colonizes through its root system, but also the leaves put out seeds in the fall. I'm telling you, if you take a stalk of this grass and just stick it in the mud, it's probably going to grow. Very hardy stuff. I don't know if I mentioned it, but notice it's the only plant you see out here. Very hardy stuff. Then you get this is the low marsh zone. You get up in the high marsh zone, it only goes underwater near dunes and coal goes in. There's a little bit more plant posting up there. But this goes underwater, like I said, for 24 hours. Yeah, so to summarize this Spartina grass, it's its own desalination unit, ready to grow salt water and fresh water. It says oxygen down hollow tubes with roots. It's sexual and it's asexual and it eats itself. It's all of this. Hard stuff. There's nothing less than that. There's another guy that works with us and keeps up with these things. He's at this brown house on the right and on the dogs.
Are you guys working to pick up a souvenir?
They were all done. Then when you're done with it, the boy picks it up, slides it right back in. Call it dry stack.
What's that?
And this big bridge on down the way. We'll be going under in a few minutes. That's part of the Cross Island Park. And you see these sailboats anchored out? They anchor out for free. They've been out here for 2 or 3 years. It costs nothing to be out here. The marina starts a small portion, but you can anchor your boat out. Well, we're going to move on to our next exciting segment of entertainment. This is where the young folks can drive the boat if they want to. You want to do this. The best pictures from the very front up here. Oh, you want to do this. So we'll have people taking pictures up there.